What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Taylor. It is my absolute honor and privilege to be able to share this new Jackson Baritone Hardtail Baritone Warrior with you. I'm so stoked, man. I've had a few days to play this guitar. I got this guitar the other day. I shared it with my patrons. And look, it comes in a case. I mean, it's a soft case, but oh man. It's a gig bag. I mean, it's a pretty normal gig bag in terms of quality, but it's a gig bag, you know? I think that's a win. You actually have something to carry it around in. Every time I take my Warrior anywhere, I have to take it just naked. Feels weird. Oh man, this thing already feels so cool. This is gonna be badass. I'm so stoked. What's oh, come on, man. I'm just looking at it from the back, and it's so badass. Oh, dude, this is so sick. Oh my God. Okay, so these are crafted in Indonesia. This does say Indonesian, so it's an import line. Do you care about that? I don't care about that, but you know, some people care about that. Just beautiful. We have a kill switch. I didn't know this had a kill switch on it. That's so cool. Oh, all right. Warranty card information, all that. Look at that. Blacked out Seymour Duncan. Oh, man. If you would like to join my Patreon and get early access to stuff like that, you can join. There's a link in the description, or don't. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but you know, if that's something that interests you, I do share this sort of stuff with my patrons. So I've had a few days to get familiarized with this guitar and to play it. I have a Warrior that I play on this channel quite a bit. It has EMGs in it. This has a 𝐒𝐏𝐄𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 and Sentient pickup in it, but I do want to compare it to that guitar later in this video. However, that guitar is at my office, so I'll have to take you guys along with me to the office. But enough blabbering, let's read the specs. This is the Jackson Pro Plus XT Warrior WR-HT6 baritone electric guitar in satin black. That is a lot of words. It has a scale length of 27 inches, comes with a 3-piece maple neck-through design that features Jackson's speed profile. It has 24 jumbo stainless steel, yes, you heard that correctly, stainless steel frets with a 12 to 16 inch compound radius. The body material is made of 𝐒𝐿𝐿? You probably know what I'm talking about more than I do. Like I mentioned before, it comes with a Seymour Duncan 𝐒𝐿𝐿 in the bridge and a Sentient in the neck. This Warrior also has a hardtail bridge, sealed die-cast locking Jackson branded tuners, a 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿 TESQ nut, and something else that I personally have never had on a guitar before, a kill switch. So far, I am vibing with this guitar a lot, and I will talk more about this later in the video, but I do want to mention that even though it's a baritone guitar, I was a little bit worried about the baritone-ness of the guitar, and comparatively to my 25.5-inch scale Warrior, you know, the transition wasn't really that bad. I didn't really notice like a huge stretch, like when I'm playing this riff, it's a little bit of a stretch, but it's a little bit of a stretch on a 25.5-inch scale guitar as well, for me. Small hands. And I feel like I need to disclose some things here. Jackson did send me this guitar for free. It's a sponsored video, but I actually like hounded them about it. Like I emailed them so many times because I kept getting so many requests for this guitar, and I really wanted to check it out too. I think it's really awesome that Jackson is releasing these more metal-centric guitars now, especially with the stainless steel frets, something that people have been asking for forever, and they put stainless steel frets on the American Series Soloist. Now this is an Indonesian guitar, so it is less expensive. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description below. By the way, if you'd like to purchase one of these guitars and you use the link down in the description below, it greatly helps out the channel, and you'll have my eternal gratitude. Back to what I was saying, it's cool they're putting stainless steel frets on their imported line of guitars. I think that just says really great things about the future for Jackson, and I'm really excited for it, man. I'm really here for it, you know? Now my preference on a guitar like this would be a Floyd Rose, obviously, but I'm totally cool with the hardtail bridge just because the rest of it is just so metal. I might not prefer the kill switch too. I mean, the kill switch is fine. No hate. I don't want to throw any shade to like any genty boys that love the kill switch, but you know, it's just not my thing, not something I'm super familiar with. I did poll you guys a while back before I started like incessantly hounding Jackson to see which guitar you wanted, and the majority of you chose the Warrior, which is why I asked for this one. And but I know a lot of you really did want to see the Kelly as well, and so what I thought we would do here is I would get one of my friends in who happened to get the Kelly version of this guitar at the same time and give you his thoughts in this video.
What's up, Taylor? Thanks for having me on your channel. If you're not familiar with me, I am Andrew Baena. I don't know why I'm introducing myself like this. It's very weird, not awkward at all. Let's continue. So as you already know by now, obviously Taylor has the awesome Warrior baritone from Jackson, and I myself have the 𝐒𝐄𝐈 version. It's basically the same guitar, just a different shape. I was having the hardest time picking between the Warrior or the 𝐒𝐄𝐈. Both of them look so sick, but the Warrior was out of stock, so you can thank Taylor for that. But luckily my friends over at Sweetwater sent the 𝐒𝐄𝐈 to me, and I've been having a blast playing it so far. I really like that the 𝐒𝐄𝐈 body is a slightly smaller Explorer style build. I have an 8-string Explorer style build from Gallagher in the background, and I found that as much as I like that guitar, it feels like a giant guitar. And for some reason, this 𝐒𝐄𝐈 feels like a lot smaller, and I feel like it just matches the way my body plays guitar better. And yeah, I'm very familiar with baritone guitars since I play a lot of 8-string, 7-string, so on and so forth. 27 inches is no problem. I use that on a lot of my 8-strings. So of course, I tuned this down to an 8-string tuning, because why would I not? The perfect tuning for classic rock riffs like the ones from Metallica. But I usually keep it in drop E because, again, that's the tuning I most commonly use on 8 strings. I don't know why, I'm just addicted to it, and this guitar holds it no problem. It sounds great. Mean.
All right, there you have it. There's a sneak peek of the 𝐒𝐄𝐈. If you want to see that video, I will link it down in the description below. But let's do another riff and then let's head over to the office. Yeah? Let's go to a clean channel and you can hear the pickups. Here's the bridge pickup. Middle position. And the neck. Okay, let's go back to a distorted channel here. Now, I somehow missed this when this guitar was first announced, but it does come with the kill switch, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's not something I would normally use. I'm sitting on my cable right now, Jesus. Not something I would normally find myself using. It's not my thing, but it is a very interesting choice. And this is my first time trying these pickups, but they do have this really nice bite to them. Let me get out the other Warrior here. You can hear what I'm talking about. And coincidentally, I had my Warrior set up in drop G sharp, which is the same thing that the Baritone Warrior was shipped to me in. So that was really nice for comparison. When I'm playing that part on the Baritone Warrior, it is a little bit more of a stretch, but I feel like there's a balance. With this guitar, I have slightly thicker gauge strings to get the same amount of tension that the Baritone has. It has, you know, a little bit thinner strings, so it's a little bit of a trade-off. It's like thinner strings, but maybe a little bit more stretch for your fingers, you know? So just things to consider. But again, the pickups is something also that I really noticed right away. With these EMGs, they almost sound like a little bit darker, a little bit more like compressed in the mids. And you know, this guitar doesn't have a kill switch, so what are you gonna do? Okay, let's go back to the Baritone here. So a little bit more of a stretch on the Baritone Warrior. I think that probably 27 inches is like the maximum scale length that I would prefer personally. I wish that there was a Floyd Rose on it. Obviously, you know, me being a metalhead, kind of prefer the Floyd Rose. I would also prefer just the volume knob down here out of the way. Like, I don't really use the kill switch, so I don't have much use for that, but it is kind of fun to smack a little bit. I feel like I'm playing Street Fighter, something. But all in all, I'm really stoked on this guitar a lot. I'm really stoked that Jackson is sort of releasing these more metal-centric guitars in their Indonesian line. I think that that is really cool. I think that's really telling of what the future holds for Jackson, and hopefully they keep doing more stuff like this because I'm a big fan of it. Shout out to Jackson for sending out this guitar for me to check out for all of you guys. Shout out to you guys for being here with me. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you really like it, you can join all of these cool people over here on Patreon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.